All right, so here's a quick introduction on option 3 of our topic advocacy section. So this is the ability to write a letter. Okay, now we wrote a letter at the beginning of this assignment to get more materials. And again, whenever you write letters to access more research and more materials, that's a pretty standard kind of set letter. And so this next one, if you choose to do this as option 3, and again, you only have to pick one of these 3 options, is you're actually going to write a letter to people that you think could potentially change policy. So as you read in this, it says you're going to send it to at least 3 lawmakers, policymakers, asking for governmental change or purposeful emphasis related to your topic. So what I mean by that is there's got to be something in your topic that you, after doing your research, you kind of go, God, we need to pay more attention to this, or we should allocate more money to this on a governmental level to make this something that can really help out other people. Okay. So the idea behind this is to really consider what part of your topic you would like to see changed in a bigger scale, meaning maybe it's out of your hands a little bit, but also that other people can hear you, so that they pay attention to what this is. So the letter itself is going to be a combination of this letter. So it's kind of going to have some form to it, like this one, where you would actually be sending to a person to whom it may concern. You're going to start with this paragraph again, very straightforward. This paragraph is going to change completely. So this is going to be what I call your awareness paragraph. Okay. So the awareness paragraph says, I found out this about my topic, and I need to be able to let you know that I'm not okay with what's going on here. And I'd love for you to consider doing XYZ, putting more money toward this, allocating more people toward this idea, doing more research, however you think it could be. Okay. And again, you have to think based on your research, what are the real things that we want to accomplish as it comes to change related to your topic? Okay. The last part of this, and this is a really important aspect, is at the end of your letter, you're actually going to offer your partnership. Okay. What I mean by that is you're going to say, I would love to be part of this solution. Please contact me if you have ideas that would help us get to where I think we need to be. Okay. Now, the letter itself is not going to be on this, but we are going to formally put this on what we call district letterhead. So this is a letterhead that we use here in the school district. You can see our superintendent's information, our school information. So we're actually going to copy paste this information into this section. If it goes to page 2, that's okay. Again, your letter should be detailed with some of the research that you've come up with. Um, so once you have this letter done, just the text part of it, you and I will get together and we'll move it onto this document, which will give us an opportunity to really make this look formal, and get it to a point of how do we make sure that we are connected to this topic in a very personal way. Okay. Now, the last piece on this, and this is really, really, really important, is who do you send this to? Okay. So the concept of this is that we're going to send it to people who have the power to make change. Okay. So that could be people locally from medical providers and that type of thing. Could be people on a little bit bigger scale, like our state legislative people. So we have people in our area like Julie Rosen from Fairmont, who's a state senator. Um, there are a few other people that are now being elected. So we'll have to see after the election plays out how that works. But then you can consider even sending it to our governor, Mr. Walz, to our state level people in the Minnesota Department of Health. Also, this could be sent on a little bit bigger level to politicians on the national level. So we have some here from Minnesota that we could send to, and also whoever our next president is. And I know that seems crazy, like you would be sending a request for paying attention to people that you don't even know, people that are maybe just a little bit above who we are as humans. At the same time, how else do we create change? If we don't push that envelope, we're never going to see change. And so this is an opportunity for you to do that and to see actual change. Okay, now will it work? Hard to know, but I promise you it won't work if you don't try. So this is a concept that I want you guys to consider. It is, to me, out of the three options, it's the easiest of the three, because all you're doing is bringing in some research and some points, and then I will help you with the rest of the process. But I think it has some really cool merit. And then in your website, we'll be adding these letters in and sharing who we sent these to. So uh, if this is your option, cool. We'll talk about it as we get into the project. So thanks for your work.